It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Raiders and the Ravens. All that and more coming up next.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Thank you all for joining us here in week number 2. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we got a great one this week, partner. One of the only games league-wide featuring 2 teams who both won their openers.
Yeah, it's been mission accomplished so far, each off to the start that they envisioned as the season began. And while it's only week 2, whoever can come out of this one with a win and jump to 2-0 has everybody in their division looking up at it.
Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
Offense to the line for second down. They stick with McCaffrey. And he'll get it up to the 27. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Caught on the left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Stafford. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
It's now 3rd down and 9.
Stafford from the gun. To the left sideline. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play, and that's good for a Ravens first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. That's Jefferson. He's got it.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now Stafford again. Quick hitter complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing now, Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. An 8-yard gain on the ground, and that's going to bring up third and goal.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now third and goal.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was taken down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 5th-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin Herbert at a Pac-12 Media Days, I thought, that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys that's the athlete of a 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly, the way that rocket arm can throw the ball all over the field. Been hyper productive statistically. Kind of like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him. On any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
Renfro, the receiver, in motion left. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Pickup of 6, and now they've got 3rd and 7. Here's Herbert. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 22, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort, and the Ravens will go on offense. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So now they have 3rd and short.
And less than a yard.
To throw, Stafford. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
We'll get this to Jefferson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, here's Stafford. He brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. It's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Raiders' 6-yard line.
Now Stafford to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Buckle up. It's third and goal. Stafford now. It's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on fourth down. That's the end of the first quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. We'll see if they go for it here. Fourth down near the end zone. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on fourth and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on fourth down.
Sanders all set to send it away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Bronk. It's 10-0 partway through here. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Herbert on first down. This is reeled in by Reed.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
It's Herbert once more. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. That's sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Ravens are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Pretty obvious, this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Stafford now on 1st down. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds Hyatt. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All set up now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Stafford again. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Here's Riley Dixon on now for the punt on 4th down. Hunter Renfrow deep for the Raiders. And a fair catch made here at the 17. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Raiders drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Able to find Renfrow here. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
That pass caught by Renfrow. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Motioning him from the slot right. On first down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Ravens and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 23. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens with a long ways to go for a score. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That extra half second, Kate, that's it. You know, we talk about timing in the passing game all the time, the precision. It's the same thing with the drop. If you have too long of a delay, you give a D-tackle like that a chance to get home and make a play.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Raider football. Throwing on first is Herbert. Finds Laporta. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Herbert from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Herbert now off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to throw here, Stafford. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, here's Stafford. That's incomplete left side. Nearly an interception on that play. So that brings up 2nd down. Here's Stafford. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Now Stafford to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it'll be their football. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Herbert on first down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. The Ravens flying into the break with a lead. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Baker Mayfield, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These two teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second
Sanders
half,
all
here
set to
is
send
the
it
great
away.
Kate T. Scott. Kate?
Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Oh, he loses the football. And the fumble recovery is made. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They run the counter to HN. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed to Flowers. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing now, Stafford. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. He has it at the 33. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert now. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now they send their back in motion right. Achan reels it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 27. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Markers reset, ball at the 37. From the gun, McCaffrey. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Stafford from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
9 yards to go.
Stafford now. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
He fields this at the 18. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Achan on the inside give. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And he finds a seam down the middle, complete. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Achan up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He finds Laporta. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Ravens and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Stafford now against a blitz. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Got a man, McCaffrey has it.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here's 2nd and 11. Escapes a defender. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. It is caught left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know you got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Herbert from the gun. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this 2nd half. On first down, here's Stafford. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Punt meets him at the 28. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be Raider football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Has a man, it's Achan. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finding Flowers. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. This is reeled in by Reed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Achan, a first down carry. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Raiders now within one score in the fourth. Devon Achan with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Stafford now on 1st down. Pressure comes and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. We'll get a pause for an injury. Oh, this is not a good sight. Matthew Stafford, the man in some pain out there following the play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Raiders loading up the secondary on third down. Count them, 6 DBs on the field. Looking to throw. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to put them up to 6 punts today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He has it at the 22. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. First and 10, here's Herbert. He's got it, room to run. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 coming up here. To throw. That one's incomplete over the middle. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And now they're going to face third down. Now to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? If we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Desperation time on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. And they don't get a desperately needed first down. They're going to still trail after they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Going run again with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They stick with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. He'll look to throw it. Quick hitter complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of the marker. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Here he is to throw. Completed to Flowers. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down. Throwing now. Able to get it to Reed. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Back to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. And that's going to be a turnover on downs, Brock. So now their opponent's final chance here coming up.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
And they'll take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.